So far this year, I've averaged 25 miles per week of running. I've had down weeks and up weeks, but I'm on track with my goal to run an average of 100 miles per month for the year. Maybe that doesn't seem like a lot, or maybe it's astronomical depending on your relationship with running. In 2019, I decided to give myself some kind of significant exercise goal for the year, starting with an exercise called Man Makers. It didn't go so well. About 6 weeks into the challenge, I was in severe pain from overuse of certain muscles and joints. I ended up having to take between 4 to 6 weeks off from any exercise using my arms before I was back to my normal mobility, and even then there was some lingering tenderness. My injury wasn't the result of bad form, but an exercise plan that went from bad to worse. My goal was to do a total of 10,000 reps for the year, which works out to be about 30 a day. 30 times 365 equals 10,950, so I would actually have a bit of margin if I didn't reach my daily rep count. My first mistake was not allowing any rest days, which meant my body wasn't recovering the way it should. My second mistake was increasing my daily reps too soon. I got excited and I thought I could try to surpass my goal and start doing 40 to 50 reps every day. I had planned on my daily rep count going up throughout the challenge, but I started increasing way too early. My third mistake came when I inevitably missed a few days due to schedule conflicts or fatigue, and the missed reps were just adding up in my head, and I would push myself much too hard on the days I worked out trying to catch up. Some days I would do upwards of 60 or 70 reps. I'm convinced that had I started lower, scheduled rest days, and increased more slowly and incrementally, I could have reached my 10,000 rep goal. Instead, I injured myself so badly and honestly was so frustrated I had failed that I just left the goal behind. So now it's 2020 and I've set a new goal for myself. Run 1,200 miles for the year, or 100 per month. It's going really well so far. I haven't had any significant pain. I've had rest days and I don't increase my mileage too quickly from week to week, but a familiar problem is starting to arise. Recently, I've missed a handful of running days for various reasons. I've been averaging 25 miles per week, but the past few weeks have been closer to 10 or 15. I can feel the anxiety creeping up again, and I hear that voice saying, you have to make up those miles or you're gonna fail. So tonight, I'm gonna get out there without adequate training or preparation and run a marathon so I can get back on track. Just kidding. That voice, afraid that I'll fall behind and fail, is my voice, and I know where it's coming from. So I need to have a talk with myself. Ben, the reason you set a goal in the first place was because you wanted a reason to exercise regularly and stay healthy. You've fallen off your routine a little bit, and I know you feel frustrated with yourself, but I need you to give yourself some grace. Don't try to make up for missed miles. If you do, you might hurt yourself and you'll have to stop running altogether. The real goal is to keep running. I know you're afraid of falling behind, but trust the process. Follow the plan and the results will take care of themselves. I'm proud of you for trying and for what you've accomplished so far, and I hope you know how awesome you are, regardless of whether or not you reach your goal. I don't know if that helps you, but wow, I needed to hear that. As I was writing the script for this video, it actually went in a different direction than I intended, but I'm glad. Many of us try hard to be kind and encouraging to others, but tend to forget the importance of being kind and encouraging to ourselves. I'm glad for the reminder, and I hope you also feel encouraged.